It's B.
This is perfect. Elmi was the only player who can stop him.
The mind games are already brought out from this team. One shot goes to Elmimore, somehow still alive. Still has the time to reload. Has to be careful. Elmimore with two before he even goes down. The reinforcements do arrive, but it seems that Blaze King is able to shut down the first.
Plata's going to go down as well. 3v3 retake. The low HP on Blaze King can be punished here.
Look at Blaze King. He's actually going to push up so far forward out of that poison cloud. Unexpected. That delays the push. Now we're looking at a 2 versus 2 with the two Boom players stranded on site and ONIC behind the poison cloud that has just deteriorated. Famous does end up falling, meaning that Flipshitter could be the person to dictate the round. He is very, very explosive take over to this A site.
No utility on Flipshitter either means this is going to be really difficult.
They're already going to initialize this. Prowler to the side. NC Slasher out into the open, quickly picked up. Now on top of it, Blaze King finds himself to the backline. As soon as Elmimore thinks he can run away from it, he is denied that prospect. Boom. Such a strong take, but yet to get the spike down can mean that Monyet can do quite a bit. Though, misplacement of the paint shells mean the plant will be executed 3v5 as ONIC tried to retake. They need these trades and they need them quick. Monyet with the first one. Could be good if he has a follow-up. He doesn't have reinforcements. Has to do it alone. Now, Severin from the sideline, coming in with a judge. That's a beautiful kill into the smoke. Shiro as well, joining onto the fray. It's 1v2 for Severin, but he ends up dying. Very non-APAC style. And it's, well, they've been able to find a pick to enter the B side, but they haven't cleared out the backside of it. Monyet now with a showstopper. Oh, misses the mark and can't reposition the crosshair in time. Blaze King elevated, does it all, but NC Slasher is so close to this. In and out of the smoke. Oh, he's so close to the action, but falls short of it. Severin with a headhunter with two players to pick up. This could be a very exciting start to this grand final. That's one with the operator drawn, but does he expect a left-hand side? The flick isn't there. Elmimore will take forever to get here. He's got a TP, he just uses it. Flipshitter though, with an all-important entry, keeps them at an even footing. Blaze King has been spotted himself, but ONIC are fearing to get pushing here. Painters to get them out of the way, and now they start to regress. Looking to pincer them in. It's Elmimore showing his ground with the Sheriff, taking a lot of damage himself, but does inflict some, importantly enough. Gets the kill as well. This is really good stuff from ONIC.
Yes, they do.
Oh, look at Severin again. Look at Severin again, but he hasn't been spotted. NC Slasher's there to assist him, but he has to fall. Blaze King aggresses from the other end and catches them off guard. The showstop has been enabled from Famous. He wants to go in, and so does the rest of his team. And it seems that one has been left stranded, and that is Shiro. Severin is able to open things up to help him out just a little bit, finding safety into Lamps. This pace is amping up quickly. Berserks doesn't want to let go. Guiding light, revealing that someone nearby. Severin blinded and can't do a thing about it. Elmimore, the last one alive, but the last one also. Slasher with the only weapon, but he's not really getting close to a relevant fight. Famous knows there's a defender nearby, but ends up losing his life in either way. They're getting so many kills here. Oh. Are they pushing them? And they're getting all of them. Blaze King. Oh, he's dead as well. Why they're called the Thrifty Experts? Because they do it again.
And Severin pushes short again. And it works again, Pavlos.
So many agains. But you know what also is happening again? It's a close score for both of them. No one seems to be separated from the rest. A shorty kill because he can, because he simply just can. Severin really coming alive. The IGL of this roster is doing so much this game.
He's leading from the front, isn't he? And right now these Legionnaires, they're ready to stand tall. Blaze King, good for two. Suddenly there's a chance.
There is a big chance because there's also a weapon in front of him. Severin says a big no to Blaze King, but if Tekbodal finds himself a gun to work with, but not at that position, won't be able to do it.
They do have that Cosmic Divide and Viper's Pits, but they've not really been in a position to use them.
Yeah, and the mistakes from the last time they played against Boom must be highlighted. Severin this time around is a little bit too far out into the open, ends up being killed. Monyet has a very unfortunate kill himself. NC Slasher isn't even seen, but he's still eliminated very quickly. Now Snake might up players in showers. Now Knife will fall upon them, but Monyet won't be able to care that as long as he's in position to shoot them as they start to push by. He's holding the angle for Blaze King spots and Flipshitter with the entry. Everybody from Boom is finding success on the A site.
Right now, Blaze King is doing so much with that fade. To be able to get so smart.
Oh, NC Slasher, he's just checking it. He spotted out the gun, and that's a kill! ONIC are now ahead in numbers. The A site will be infiltrated, but it doesn't matter. It's still a 5v versus 3 in favor of ONIC.
That showstopper could really ruin someone's day as well, but it's not needed, Pavlos!
Doesn't even come down to the retake when Monyet pops off like that. Famous will just simply be cleaned up. And Flipshitter can do everything. Like you said, he knows they're coming. Swings out, that's the kill. And Boom are on a big advantage point here. Monyet, drive-by, completely takes him down. Oh, He ends up falling himself, but Shiro is so low in health and he doesn't really have the reinforcements he would have liked. Famous as well, with only 1 HP, why not? Oh, that's a stinger nearby, and that's a free Vandal. He'll take that, thank you very much. Come again. Onto the A site they go, Famous with an upper angle. They won't be expected, but they all take the TP. But is it for good reason? Because the 2 players from Boom are on the left-hand side, and they're all being mowed upon. Not working out, but this time it was Boom actually waiting for it. Big time. King takes a lot of damage from Yuto though. Paint Shawl, Snake Bites, the lot. That's the opener though for Boom. Big opening capabilities. Shiro finds himself a Phantom, and with King low, it's not impossible. Throwing the shock dart, barely missing the mark. But the rotations have come in for Boom. The assistance is there, it's all down to Shiro! It could have been, but is it?
From them. But you got to do it with guns, and right now, this could be the last of the guns on ONIC.
Once again, Severin just presses that rendezvous. His body goes back, but his life is left behind. And ONIC have actually started to trade equally here, and Moniet dies to his own showstopper. That is unfortunate, trying to get a kill. It happens. Happens to the best of us. Enabled from Boom.
Oh, the rotation. It may get there in time, Pavlos, but it's only 13 seconds.
Shiro now entering, but they haven't realized that Bodo might be already on site. They're not checking it. They haven't looked. That's going to be a trade. But all of the kills falling in favor of Boom. 6 seconds, and the spike will be going down. And it's Famous and Flipshooter that would try to cancel it all.
ONIC just out-rotating Boom there, beating them fundamentally. Boom, even if this retake works, need a timeout.
It was a double fake this round, but Famous might be making this round just a bit more doable if they give him the opportunity, but no. Famous has been taken out together with Flipshooter, and that is ONIC. And there's a full wraparound coming in over Showers.
ONIC have read it. They know it's coming.
They're looking for it at least, but do they know it is actually coming? Moniet does. Retrieves the 1. Do you expect the second? Famous with a swing. That's just some damage, no kill. And that sets ONIC up for success towards this A site. It's only King to be dealt with, spraying across the smoke, reveals his own position, swinging out again, catching them off guard, but he gets taken out by Snake Bites, Paint Shells, and Shock Darts, and it's only Tekpodo and Berserk to remain.
A corrosive concoction of what is essentially Dales for Boom leaves them with only 2 players left. And for ONIC, Munya is low on HP, but it doesn't matter. He doesn't need to fight unless Tay Botal. As Astra mentions, too easy. He could be the one to spearhead this retake.
Might be best if the agent didn't say too easy when you're up against so many players, but unless she can see into the future.
Hawk.
Maybe he's entered Astra form and has seen the multiverse and knows the outcome of this one. But there's simply no time. Snakebite loses its mark, but up against the 3, you can only hope to save. Shiro is waiting out, and Tekpodo without a gun will have to die. ONIC. So ONIC can simply just move into that, although Elmimore is a little bit scared to do it by himself. Guiding Light Berserk is just walking past them. Spray down could be good, but it's not. Tekpodo on the back end, on the other hand, is the one to do a lot of the damage. King as well, here to assist, but he's got assistance from Flipshooter as well. Tekpodo all by himself. Flashes may be near impossible. Showstopper to enable them forwards. It's a showstopper from the defensive side again, but it's King the only person to get a kill on that defense, but they do level the playing field, and they will be able to get that spike down.
Absolutely perfect. Boom are going to be going for the retake this time, though, and they need this first kill, and they need it fast. 3 versus 3. This could spit deployed.
Yeah, this could be the one for the equalizer. It could be one to put Boom on map points on their own first map pick in this best of 5 grand final. Flipshooter, he could be playing with an elbow here. It's risky. Ends up with a shot through the wall to get the first kill out of this retake. Elmimore on the case, though. Elmimore wanting to disallow it. Onto the other side, Severin can simply spray down and get a kill here. Does he know it's being diffused? It has been diffused halfway, but he eliminates Flipshooter. Berserk's on the case, but it's Severin alone. He has to clear them both. Ooh, as soon as the rendezvous does appear, the rotation back from King will enter towards that B side, but it's Monyet to try and do his best to gain space for his team. He has found one, but it quickly traded by Famous, who is still a nonsense, waiting to go in with his teammates as soon as the opportunity arises. Spec to the far end, pushing down pushing back his opponents. Tech Bottle on the swing. Tech Bottle with 2. The spike does go down, but to what cost? ONIC have lost so many players. Severin tries to do it, but now he's all by himself, and they know where he's going to come from. They know what to do. Diffuse it, throw their abilities at him, throw their bullets at him as well. Until something connects, and it does. Elmimore is now dead, and now the A-site will pursue here from ONIC. Quick reactions though from Boom to enter this, and they have multiple players holding down these crossfires, and it will be a simple choke off. One is left behind actually, and they'll leave him there. Oh, this is big. This is very big. Have they heard the footsteps? Oh, the dash comes away from Monia is heard, and it's still ONIC with the advantage here, running out on these trades, but it is a very fickle affair. One which could crumble against their favor any second now, especially when Famous is in the equation, taking full control over Ness. Severin has to give them respect, has to fall back from it. NC Slasher may be in trouble. Flipshooter sees he falls back into the C site. Severin, though, left behind, does find one. Knowing that Blaze King is close by, he will be wary, but the meat and potatoes of this fight is the fact that they want to fall back. Flipshooter catches Severin off guard.
Look how separated these two players are from ONIC right now, already somewhat control. For Blaze King here.
It's all up to him. Oh, what a swing! And it seems he expects it. Oh! Boom! Coming in like boom! Self and Mark, which makes it difficult for Berserk to reposition for it. A lot of fast peaks coming out. And it makes it tough for Berserk to push through it, but he does, and he's still alive. Draws out the shorty. Close by combat, though, for Severin as he punches his opponent, walking forward. Severin once more. Severin wants them all, but there's one left behind that hasn't been dealt with, and that is Famous, and he's doing so much. 7 seconds. They can't get the spike down, and Elmi.
Berserk's another chance to shine on his defense.
And Famous is walking backwards, forwards, only now realizes there's a push coming through, so now needs to head on to this A site, doing his job with defending, wanting more, but being a little bit too greedy, overwalking, overstepping, and ends up finding a bullet.
Not needing them. Elmimore needs timing.
Yeah, well, he's about to use the ultimate right away, and it does put a couple of players into the air. Shiro, though, untouched by it, wanting more, ends up with a kill, running out of bullets, draws out the Headhunter, not good enough for the kill. Severin, though, wants the spike, and he's getting sprayed across from this found. Not an inch. So 2 ultimates used, and it's ONIC to not lose a player. Flipshooter wants to push through this after shock. 4th out into the open, NC Slasher trades onto the spike, diffused halfway, but it's still ONIC on top. And Boom want to close this gap. Berserk is still pushing, leaving his teammate behind to try and fend on this. It's all down to timing. Moniette finds it, and there's a crossfire that he needs to consider. Eliminating Shiro. Now he has to focus only onto one. The timing isn't quite there for them, but he's glad that is diffused halfway. My setup with Famous not being properly checked. They will be in big trouble. Sent to the Shadow Realm.
Set up now. Once they clear to make sure there's no one from ONIC in the back lines, they know it's going to be a hit away.
And Flipshooter runs away with a kill, and he's able to reposition in time. One of his opposing players is low, but Severin, the man with the 38 points of health, is still the one to do the shooting. And ONIC still on top in numbers. And Boom have to polarize their players, the defenders, 1 per site, but they lose their A-site defender, which means, trivially, that the A-site will be taking.
Bosal needs to go huge here, Pavlos.
Oh, he pushes through the smoke. Oh! Could have been an opportunity, but it isn't. Mistimed just by a second. And it's Blaze King to not going to be mid. It's got to be C. And Boom with all the defenders there.
A Hunter's Fury here could be perfect.
Now where the fault line can be enabled as they start to push through. Cast Blaze King to the sideline, yet to be challenged. And now he's able to find the kill. Hunter's Fury to try and get him out into the open. Hasn't been punished just yet. How is Blaze King still alive? Famous finally putting a kill onto his scoreboard with the Hunter's Fury. Doesn't care, has reinforcements. The rest of Boom, though, haven't yet traded. It's Blaze King with first blood. In they go, touching the spike, putting pressure on the attackers. Monia, again, trading back, but they don't have too much space. No more smoker to help them conceal their position. Limited utility all across the board, really. Only a recon bot available for Monia, and Shiro starting win on these trades. That's what they need. Flipshooter answering back in kind, but they're still uncomfortable. Still haven't diffused the whole way around, and Flipshooter falls. It's all down to Famous. He's struggling. Diffuse halfway, and a sneaky one followed up with a flash drive. Just peek, and they fall back. And it's Boom that hit out very well to bait them into the open. Berserks with a double and Boom with a clear chance.
Feels like a bit of an overextension there from the second player of ONIC, and that is really punished by Boom. They do have to head back round to C, which means that for Severin, Spectre in hand, he is going to be the difference maker. Swarm grenades already deployed here as ONIC get ready to assault this C site.
Yeah, they have to check it, and they will not falter. Shiro shot behind the boxes there. Will be a simple kill as ever for the Boom side. They'll be finding themselves the victory after this round expires. The spike goes down. Pot shots from Monia. Attempting to do something, attempting to find some kills, but nothing will be going. But there's a sort of reaction to it. They knew it.
Reads.
Very nice. NC Slasher spotted it and gave the call to Shiro to do the job without pulling his trigger. Good faith in his teammate.
Look at that shutdown now. It's all on Elmimore.
All by himself. Up against the two. Oh, he's done so much. Boom are denied any space they want. There may be a chance if he ends up with a kill.
Oh, man, yes.
Oh, will he read it? Will he read it? No, he won't. A-board won't be catching anyone, but guarantees the site is clear.
This is perfect. Absolutely perfect. And what I like from Shiro as well, in holding, once the Aldron's pinged him, he baits out the fault line as well, which means that Boom have even less utility for the afterplant.
But now the players are grouping up, and this is where the push may commence. Flash drives from over the wall to help the team push through. Aftershock delaying it. Good timing of it. Shiro looking to push by from the upper side of heaven. But they're still equal, and they still haven't found the entries. Fame's not looking at the right direction, but they've got a crossfire set up. Blaze King and Berserks are going insane, and they're waiting for it. The flash comes through. Gravity well to the mid side of things, trying to find these headshots, and they find Shiro through the box. Severin with everything to do. First kill goes his way, but he's completely blinded, therefore has to replace himself and wait for his team to arrive. Monia has joined from the sideline, but Severin is still shooting him down. Repositions, replaces.
This is a big dumpage of ults. They need to be very careful. If ONIC win this, this could really turn the tides.
It's Elmimore with the first one though, and they're actually pulling up the pressure. Techbottle tries to trade it out, but they do not only take down the lockdown, but they take down all the attackers with them. It's famous now that we'll try and do the impossible, but it seems that everybody has every single angle. Yeah, stars start to set. Hunter's Fury as well, looking for these pre-placed positions. Nothing to be found. Shiro, though, with the entry, keeping things close. Elmimore looking to wrap around them. Surprise, he says, as he shoots upon them. Shiro getting more damage done, but it's Monia there to close it all out. Famous just wonders where his teammates went, because it's a lonely world for him. Spike in the middle of no man's land, there's literally nothing he can do. He can't go backwards, he can't go forwards. Although he gives him space to move into that backwards position, presses the reverse. Pedal to the metal, wants to get out of here. But make sure he can take some people down with him. Monia on the site, Rolling Thunder available. Oh, not diffuse off way. What happened there? Gravity well, perhaps?
Are they waiting for the Rolling Thunder? I think they are. There they are.
There it is. Here it comes. Monia so far forwards, ends up falling. And they're going all the way around here. They're trying to take space over the garage, but NC Slasher wants to deny. He won't be able to do so on the defuse once again. Spray downs come through from Flipshitter. They're getting it done. Shiro, all that remains, will try and stick it. Recon to the back end, can't do a thing. And yes, Shiro is a dead man walking, a dead man running. He will try and get someone down.
Oh, the VM!
Oh my goodness! And we'll be looking at a 2-0 lead in the best of 5 grand final to take everyone by storm and surprise. Here comes the push, but the rotation is quick from ONIC. It's good. Severin in a close corner, but it's Shiro to be tested first, and this allows Severin to walk in as he pleases. Shiro just styles on. Really pulling the trigger just yet, although bullets are flying in this direction. But look at the back line. This is where the fight will come through, and Severin is the first to open up. Paranoia is huge! Paranoia is massive, but the TP isn't. But it doesn't matter, because Paranoia accounted for it. TP yet again, and gets the hell out of dodge. 4 versus 4, but Flipshitter takes down 2. Flipshitter once more. Shiro shutting him down, but it's Boom that are ahead with numbers. Severin left on site. He's got reinforcements on the side angle. Aftershock to the corner to ensure that Shiro can't move out of it. But here comes Severin. Swings out yet again. But it's famous to come, and no one is there to stop them. Severin may have to be wary, has to turn his attention elsewhere. NC Slasher with a first pick. The rotation is good, it's quick, but Techbottle finds 2. And now on the 1 minute and 15 second mark, they're starting to rotate over. Look at Flipshitter, he's behind them, and nobody knows. Severin tries to hold it down, messes up his shot. Boom! This is their chance. This is where they could close this map over and send us to a third map. I mean, it's already going to third map, but they'll be on top with 2 themselves. They'll be on match point, won't they? And if they do close this out, ONIC are in a world of hurt, in a world of trouble, where a reverse sweep may be required. Elmimore can do it up against 2. No! It's great that this round starts with a 4 versus 5 straight out from the bat. Oh my goodness, it is a 3 versus 4, but it seems at the end of the day it's Boom to come out on top. And they are looking to continue their onslaught onto this A site. Only one defender falling back. It's Elmimore realizing that he has to wait for his teammates to have standard chance in this, especially when he has no vision of his opposition. It's still Boom to be very, very strong in command when it comes to these numbers. And Cindery misses the mark. That's unfortunate. Cannot cancel the spike defusal, meaning that there's a guaranteed corner taken over. Famous doesn't miss his shots. And neither does Flipshitter. All the pieces coming together for Boom. And just like they did the previous map, carrying on the momentum from the last one, they will do so again, shutting down every one of... No, Monya is left on site and is actually low with the previous trade aftershock, putting him out into the open together with Incendiary. So much is thrown at him, so coordinated by Boom. But ONIC, this is your chance. This is the one with your, when you've got weapons, you can't let this one go. And it looks like they will not. Both Shiro and Elmimore have done their job. Shiro tripping from them so far. There's a Rolling Thunder available on the Boom side, which could be used if they want to take over the site quicker. But it's Blaze King shooting prowess to do the work. Monyet holds down his ground. You shall not pass, he shouts, as Boom is taken down 1 by 1. Only 2 remaining now. It's Blaze King and Flipshitter to do it all on the side. Opportunity not given. Monyet wants the ace. He might as well be given it. He's done such a splendid job on this defense, but the rest of them have to pick up the pieces. It's Ensley Slasher and Shiro both pushing. Flipshitter only good for 1. As ONIC mentioned the ultimates a round ago, haven't you? About them having impact now that they've been online. Monyet, a bit quick flick there from Flipshitter, not quite connecting. Famous as well, locked into a corner, shut down. ONIC taking their defense to the aggressive, exactly how you like to see. Defense played out in Fracture, but Tekbono takes them all down single-handedly. How did he even do that? And now this is fathomable. This is doable. Not all impossible. Especially Berserks is so close to the fight, fast as a bat, but nothing they can do if Blaze King is...
They've also still low on HP.
Rolling Thunder will be utilized, so will the Orbital Strike. Oh, it's perfect! Rolling Thunder onto the site, Orbital Strike into tower, and both players retreating from it all have to die. And ONIC, without having to place a single player on that B side for this retake, seem to be poised to end this round in their favor. Severine brought back to life, Slasher with a final kill.
Well, I want to see him try and make a concerted effort to get the kill on plants.
Split-second decision there from Berserks to move into the right-hand side, but it seems NC Slasher and his Incendiary and his bullets are doing everything that is required. Shiro joining in on the fray. It seems all is good for ONIC. All is fine. All is safe, apart from NC Slasher's face. But other than that,
ONIC, on average, after order, have placed 25 rounds on average. Wow, man.
Looking in the right direction. Oh, has that been heard? Has that been heard? Oh, they're not going to check it, are they? They're not going to check it. Oh, they're not going to check it! It's a really bad check from Monyet and Shiro to allow Flipshitter to give him a chance, together with Boom, to end up with a victory on a very low buy. NC Slasher trying to bring his team back, but it may not be. On the hunt they go. Boom on the aggression towards the A site, not catching anyone off guard with that ultimate orbital strike in return as well. But as it falls, Elmimore finds a gap to find a kill as well. Sky Smoke placed, but he pushes through it. Monya, he dies through an aftershock. Where was that? Now, Elmimore repositions on top. Rendezvous away, back into safety. He's done his job. ONIC on top in numbers, and more of them, and now in this fight. Both is fairly clear. There is one player defending it, and one further back towards Dish, but they're looking to move in a very fast manner. And you already see Monya making his way onto the site. Sky Smokes before, Flipshitter with one, looking to get a little bit close here. Flipshitter has to be careful of Monya perhaps, but no, it's Blaze King that is wary of him and takes him down. ONIC haven't even gotten the spike down yet, and the rotations have come forward. Severine finally getting kill for ONIC, and this is one way to get them started off strong on this series, but up with the aftershock to the corner, and Elmimore on the back swing. That's Elmimore with 3. No, it's 2 kills and damage on the 3rd as Boom clear the rest up.
It just turns into this huge
past Monya. Monya's right behind him. Oh no, instead falls back and has actually stabilized
That's a spike.
the standings. That is a spike. Boom is actually on the back foot here. They're the ones on the flank. Moniet turns around and gets a few, but Famous is still alive. How is Famous still alive? Elmimore takes the ropes to find himself having an opportunity to get in sight. The spike will be going down. ONIC survive with all, even though they've got more Spectres than Boom. It seems they may have a chance. Severine will still be alive to make sure they cannot use their abilities, which is important because Moniet can now flow in without fearing for his life. NC Slasher and Moniet keep it going, looking to bring Severine back to life as Blaze King is wondering, do I step into this fire and try to interrupt? Well, and now is with his teammates. But what is important with this round is that Boom are with pistols. Therefore, ONIC can play things safely. Oh no, did I just speak too fast? Did I really just do that? Flip shitter?
That is no pistol in the hands of Flip Sugar.
It really isn't. Orbital strikes, Rolling Thunder. It seems that Boom really want to go for this, but Monian isn't giving them a chance. What's a spray down? Flip shitter though, keeping them in the contention. That's a triple for him. And Blaze King isn't one to shy away from with a Sheriff. And Shiro is low. He's one bullet away, no matter the gun. Oh, Blaze King gets it, and now it's down to Moniet. The turnaround, the drive. Flip shitter with 4 puts Boom in.
Tournament. Surely it doesn't end in only 3 maps.
Surely not. Surely not. We want to see all 5 given to us. But Boom definitely don't want to see that. They want to close it as soon as possible. They want to show that they're dominant in this region, and they deserve to be in the international stages. They deserve to be in Istanbul.
No!
And Techbonal is shouting, give me Turkey, baby! I'm coming to you! 0 is all that remains, but not for 2. I mean, oh, he can't rendezvous away now. He's going to have to run away, and he might be going into the arms of Severine. That's exactly what happens. And getting the denial with a dagger mean that the trademark didn't spot him either. That is perfect.
The point blank
but the Rolling Thunder is definitely going to deny it.
It delays it, but to what avail?
Elmimore, that's the shot. Flash coming through. NC Slasher, what a shot. Berserks in the fight. To the site here. What can he do? Oh no! That's 1 kill at least, but it's quickly traded, and ONIC have got site control.
Flag goes down as well. The flank's actually been avoided perfectly.
But it seems like Elmimore is wary of it, still gets 1, but these trades are so back and forth. It means that we're teeter-tattering across equal footing. 3 versus 3. Berserks wants to go in, even though the fragment is there. No! He knows he stunned up Severin. He knows this is a perfect chance for it. And Blaze King and Tech team working out sometimes, but Boom, their retakes have been impeccable. Might not even come down to the retakes of Elmimore. Is already dead. The spike hasn't even gone down, but they're still putting on the pressure. Moniet sprayed through the smoke. He ends up dying. Still a 3 versus 4, so Boom have a good chance in this if they put their chips at the right basket, but they need to be careful of the flank, because there is a KO of Famous on the back foot. NC Slasher, the timing! He hears the bullets flying at him. Famous draws out the flash, and that is his downfall, because NC Slasher is looking away. Down to 3v3. This is as close as it could be. Severine close by. It's Shiro with a kill. Severine again with the fragment. Look at the sideline. Flip shitter. Can he do it? And now it's a duel. Oh my god! Orbital strike, that's a delay. Out into safety, but 10 points of help. To line it up, oh, that could catch 3 players. And I believe it catches 2. Berserks now looking to push forward. Can they protect each other? It looks like they can. They're not affected by it. Stun to the back end. Elmimore challenge. Oh! Still connects it, and Shiro is there. The rest of them looking to follow through. Famous with a double. That opens things up, but Elmimore's still alive. It's the few stuff way. Incendiary out his feet. He's being burnt alive, and he walks out of the flames to try and salvage this round. They all have. He's found himself a Vandal, and this is doable because we know how fragging works with this guy. He can come online, but this round is not it for him. It's Famous and Flip Shitter to do it. Oh, Moniet, what a swing. What a flick. And there's nothing the rest can do. Flip Shitter will have to fall. He'll try his best to stay alive. Snake Bite's thrown at him. Plant at the top, which means pretty much visible from anywhere on the site. It's good for ONIC for sure, having the space to do that. And already with the numbers, it's going to get tough. Berserks, Entry King, doing it again. Looking for more. Berserks doubling up. NC Slasher unable to do so. ONIC now on the back foot, actually. And Severine may be in trouble. Does damage. Falls back. Do they know how far back, though? Techbonal aggresses. And now Elmimore is all by himself. He can't find the head. Or can he? He can! And already on the pistol, we're seeing action. But he's not in a position to deny the third diffuser. Techbonal not in time either. Techbonal, He's in trouble, gets one, traded, still flip shitter close by. They've got better weaponry, remember. The snake bite kill. Snake bite kill, excuse me. Now Shiro and Monya still on equal footing, but without the spike. And not much time.
No utility either.
Oh no, have to do it dry.
Either team.
Oh no. For Boom, this is better, right? It calms them down a bit after a potential of losing the follow-up. But here they go, move together. Move in together to at least get the trade, but it won't even be a trade. Shiro rips Flipshitter's head to pieces, and they end up going for Berserks, though. Is in this corner. Monya yet to challenge him. He is going to pre-fire it. That's the headshot. That is ONIC with the entry. Famous has to fall as well. No one will survive on this ace site unless Flipshitter does something out of this world. Monya will not give them the benefit of doing the way around, and the Saldron is not going to spot him. Oh, that's a kill, and that's a spike. Given he's the only one with the Vandal, he wants more. Give him the more. It's only two, but still equally sided. Unfortunately, those Vandals too far out of reach.
Yeah, they're too far out of reach, which means that right now the Killjoy is definitely going to be fairly lethal. But remember, Severin is so low on HP, he could be caught out so quickly. The utility is to be feared here, and for good reason. Suddenly, Boomer a man up.
Oh, this is starting to get exciting. This is starting to be flipped up on its head. Oh, Famous with another. It's Elmy Moore left to himself. Elmy Moore dies! Top Spike will be going down. Blaze King trying to spray, but unable to find too much damage. Crash that. He finds the kill.
Oh, that's perfect. They're back into this. 2 versus 3 power loss. And ONIC, while they are in up positions, 2 shock darts, 2 snake bites, 3 players to find, and a big scary operator on Berserks.
The first snake bite falls. Can they balance this utility enough? Slowly, they move. Slowly they go. Shock darts, both of them used already, by the way, and they went on Spike. This could be difficult for them. Snake bite, when will it be used? It won't be used. They'll use. Backed up here, everybody's just waiting for it. Only the Viper is towards that B site, and Berserks just keeps on shooting, keeps on delivering. Never underestimate a smaller buy. Never. This is APAC. And it doesn't matter which team it is that is doing the upset. NC Slasher, that's the first, but everybody turns up Blades. I might as well just do it. He runs out of it and therefore brings out his weapon. But look at Blaze King, he's all important. Look at Blaze King, he can do it all, or can he? Get shut down. NC Slasher and Monya are having a field day. And they just take down the B site. Flipshitter wants to deny it, but the wall will guarantee the spike plant at least. But NC Slasher will be so stuck up against the wall. Oh, but he himself gets killed.
That flank I was talking about, and Berserk's now is pressured in the corner.
Yeah, he's all by himself, isolated, taken down. Blaze King tries to make it happen from the long distance, and they're actually doing the good work here for Boom. They've gotten 2 kills. Severin is trying to deal with Blaze King before he's doing any more damage. He's been spotted, but he's being played with. That's the difficult part. It buys enough time for Famous to find an off angle, but the wall is used to find an alternative angle. That is beautiful. Blaze King now has a together. Blaze King is thinking about it. They push him. Now they've got full access of that site. And Flipshitter gets left behind to defend with the rotations. He gets 1 damage onto the second. And he wants to go in for another swing. On the other end, Berserks does his job onto the site. Monya, though, is all by himself, which makes things ever so tough. On the spiky go, he touches it. But with the rest of them nearby, it's getting difficult, man. Boom are really not giving him an inch. Nano Swarm onto the spike to get him off of it as well. Berserks with a marvelous shot. All important information. Trademark will be broken, but they're walled off from the spawn side. NC Slasher trying to run away, but he's dealing with other players. Finds a headshot. So does Elmy Moore. ONIC, as soon as they get guns, they look pretty darn good. And now the fight ensues in mid. Monya may be in trouble, but they know of his positioning. Boom are repositioning and entering onto the A site.
They're able to try to get there, but Severin's putting his foot down. The flanks are perfect.
Yeah, there are no smokes for them either to find. Help him take more fights, maybe win more duels. That's the first. Could have been the lineup, would have been impressive. Blaze King at 60, but it's just too tough with Shiro on that far out corner. And it's ONIC to find their first round.
No flankers.
Blaze King is taking a lot of damage in the commitment of planting that spike. Yeah. A lot of damage. Down to 16 points of health already. That has got to hurt. Now ONIC do retaliate. As soon as the lockdown is no more there, they are starting to push. They're both with the first blood though, but so many Boom players are low. Blaze King on the Battleman, not yet to be challenged. Gets a double kill as ONIC players drop. One by one, they fall in the arms of Boom as they are waiting for them to dismantle them one by one. Severin with the tour de force is all ONIC have left. but it is not long-lasting as Boom close up the gap substantially.
9-2-8 to these. Just to collapse onto this A side and just try and trade one another. Severin, though, he isn't going to bow without a fight, but it doesn't matter if you can't see anyone, Pavlos.
Now we're stabilized. Now it's a 4 versus 5. And now the rotations are coming in from ONIC. Elmimore's position has fully been telegraphed. He's got assistance now, but the Nanoswarm falls at his feet. Gets one before he dies. That's crucial because now they're still contesting. Spike hasn't gone down just yet, but Blazer King takes a fight.
Oh, that's
He wants to take them all down. Berserk joins in from an upper ground. Berserk get themselves on tournament point. Severin dies. Blazer King on top. But it's also NC Slasher that hangs around in that area. Boom have slipped up and given themselves the advantage. Viper's Pit, and this makes things even more difficult for ONIC.
Elmimore's trying to find the Sage in the pit, but he just can't do it.
And Blaze King repositions. They think they've just cleared it, but they haven't, which makes things so important.
That's amazing!
Elmimore with 3! Where did those come from? But Famous is here on the back for Recon Bolt thrown, which means he's given also the positioning of himself. Will Broken, can he deny this? Spike touched twice so far. Famous cannot do it. It's Elmimore. And Boom take over the site with the Spike going down. Damage at the feet of the repositioning ONIC players. But Moniet, how aggressive can you play with that operator? The rest of them have to start falling in, and Moniet has to take the back line standout. Oh! Blazer King, he misses a shot, but Flipshire is at the bottom end. Double kill for him.
Oh,
personal. Moniet with a short T. It's down to Tech Bottle. And it's so damn tough because he's so far away from the fight. It's already diffused halfway. The resurrection has come forth. This is near impossible. Interrupted. But it cannot happen. It cannot happen for Boom. It's ONIC on the 11th. We're going all the way. Severin's positioning of the flank being taken over. Oh, it's who gets who.
Perfect.
And Elmimore and Severin both win on their entries, which means it's now ONIC on the front foot. Famous has his attention spanned backwards. And it's only Berserks that is looking forwards. It's Berserks on the wide swing. It's Berserks that's looking to cancel this defusal. It's Flipshitter winning out on his kill. Flipshitter again, down to Elmimore, but he's not got much health on him. Gets the kill. Elmimore, is this really doable? Is there much time? I don't think there is. Berserks picks him up. And Boom have got so much. Oh, Severin! Everybody's looking at your screens, ONIC. Can this happen? Can you deny it? Or is this where Boom ends it all? Moniet pushing up, so is NC Slasher. They're winging in and out of battle. That's a kill. Berserks is now fallen. Boom, they've got no space. NC Slasher denying it all. But the Spike is starting to be diffused. Can they get it? Can they get it? Diffuse up.
No, they can't!
Boom! They go to Istanbul!
Boom, they join the Titan